Reasons why women's brains are better than men's. It's said that an average woman's brain usually is far more active than your average guy. But that's because men and women think about things differently. Some of it is how the brain works. Some of it is character traits after generations of nurture. Some are in good fun, but still true. While others are more scientifically accurate. Women use more brain power in the kitchen. Most guys are really easy, it's just taking the food we like and putting it in our mouths. Most women will multitask and design the meal to include the correct tablecloth, the correct serving dish, the perfect mood-setting music, and still cook up some delicious and complex meals. Guys, don't fret over what is the exact dish it should be served on. Men only learn what dish is best by how the food stains their shirts. Men learn through genetics that when chili is served on flat dishes, it tends to spill. So they needed something puddle-shaped to eat it in. So, men created fire, the wheel, chili, and the bowl. Science Tech did research, and after they scanned the brains of 949 people, came to the conclusion that women are better at multitasking, but men are better at concentrating on a single task.
Women are more fear-ordinated. It is funny sometimes taking a woman out to a movie, ladies are scared about eating the food they have hid in their purse. They pull one gummy bear out at a time. And they act like they are scratching their nose as they drop the bear in their mouth. They're scared that the theater has their own dog, the bounty hunter. He'll come in and mace her butt. Then he'll drag her to his SUV out back, offering her smokes as he undoes the handcuffs. You got to get off the gummy bear's sister. There is, however, a biochemical reason for women's greater level of fear. Women have much higher copper levels than men. Copper stimulates the biogenic amines in the bodies, which accentuate the emotions. A woman's brain scans for the potential. Women are naturally better leaders than men. Part of the reason why they are so take charge at home. Every woman knows that either aliens or cats will one day rule our planet. And they don't want our enslavers to see their messy house and think bad about them. Not like that will ever happen. Kind of like if you're in an accident and your mom wants you to have clean underwear on. So the rescuers and doctors won't think they have been bad moms. Women have a better ability to see the negative what-ifs. Men are too often foolishly optimistic. There have been many studies which concluded that due to increased brain activity, women tend to have greater strengths in 5 specific areas that play a key role in leadership. Most notably, women have the mental power of taking initiative that dwarfs men. However, women lack in objectivity, as well as women having increased levels of fear, like mentioned before. Women look ahead, men look around. It is true that every human being can plan ahead to a degree. But once again, a woman's brain is wired to do this better. According to Real Deal Retirement, men still make more money than women across the board. But women are better off at the age of retirement. Due to factors such as better saving of their salary, greater chance of enrolling in a 401k, and more prudent investments. Maps of neural circuitry showed that on average women's brains were highly connected across the left and right hemispheres, in contrast to men's brains, where the connections were typically stronger between the front and back regions. The left of the brain is more for logical thinking, the right of the brain is for more intuitive thinking. So, if there's a task that involves doing both of those things, it would seem that women are hardwired to do those better. Women are better at intuitive thinking. Women are better at remembering things.
Women put much more thought into feeding animals. Men and women look at feeding their dogs differently. Women take great care to feed each dog the exact same amount of dog food pieces. Some of that goes back to women's higher ability of multitasking and planning ahead. But one can also argue it is the compassion and sharing traits of a woman. But it is also because a woman's brain is far superior in compassionary processes. Most guys set out one big bowl or just a spot on the ground, then one big pile gets bored, then it's the winner takes all in a Texas death match. For trips away from home, women place their dogs into kennels or with friends. Men lay out an even bigger pile of food and a 5-gallon bucket of water. You remember going on vacation and coming back finding the dogs. They ate all the food that first day and dumped the bucket over. The dogs look at you all hungry and dehydrated. Since sympathy is seen as a more feminine trait more acceptable for women to express, women have learned to both communicate and recognize it more easily. Women think about more things to complain about, which they live in a world full of men, so who can blame them? This incorporates everything that's different within a man's and woman's brain, including leadership skills, cleanness, communication skills, and solution tasking. Plus, women are better organizers for the most part. Women have better spatial cognition capabilities that gives them better organization and utilization skills. Most men that either had a wife/girlfriend or a mother can recall at least one outburst. She came home and that radar of hers scans the house. If one cup is out of place, shoes not in their spot, or if one movie is not in its case, then off she goes. Women have a better brain power to load our homes in a set organizational pattern, which in turn increases productivity and the ease of access. The same goes for a place of business.